What's good, everybody? It's your boy Jay Bonds. We're back at it again. I want to talk a little bit about being a business owner. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you want more from me. But yeah, so I always recommend as a business owner. I've been owning my business for 19 years. I'm a tattoo artist. I never worked for nobody beside when I did a 9-to-5. But as far as my tattoo career, I have never worked for nobody. But I just want to guide everybody through the process of what you have, of what you have to do to be a successful business owner. The first step I always recommend, make sure you get your tax ID number, your LLC set up. You want to make sure you set up with the government. You can't hide and try to sneak around with owning the business, and then it's uncomfortable because you'll be looking over your back, wondering if somebody's gonna come after you, watch you, crack down on you because you're not legal with business. So that's the first step of being a business owner. Get all your paperwork and everything in order. The second thing is, having a business plan. You want to have a business plan and a budget, so you know what move you want to make and what direction you want to go in. So it takes a lot, a lot of brainstorming. So don't rush into getting your business open. Take the proper protocols to get everything done the right way, so you won't be wasting money and you won't fail. Start off small. You want to start off small and not have crazy amount of money put into something and then it don't work out. That's very scary, especially when the economy bad. Make wise decisions on what you're going to do. Now, I don't recommend partner up with anybody, because when you partner up, you get screwed in the long run on the back end. So I would recommend doing it yourself. Being a business owner, it takes a lot of time out your day. So if you have family, friends, and other things you're doing, just know you're not going to have a lot of time in your hands. I get maybe 5 hours of sleep a night. I get a few hours of family time every couple days, if that. My family days is always on Mondays because I work Tuesday through Sunday. And my hours usually range from like 12 to 7 every day. So every time I get home, it's time to go to sleep, wake up and do it all over again. Sometimes I don't go to sleep because I have to network. And we're going to get to that in a minute too. So just know, being a business owner, there's no sleeping really. There's no time to do anything extra because you have to be focused on what you're doing so you can expand your business and become a successful business owner. As far as the advertisement, you have to advertise. In different ways you can advertise is newspaper. Not too many people watch those no more, but newspapers. I do a lot of billboards. I do a lot of Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, as you see. I market all over. So it takes more than just putting a post up or just talk to a few people. You got to get out there and really market yourself. So rather that's with flyers, do a lot of flyers, a lot of posters, do a lot of paid promotions with Facebook and Instagram. I'm in different magazines in the community, so I do a lot of that. Sorry y'all, somebody calling in. Okay, sorry about that. I do a lot of I talk to a lot of people. I get out there with my flyers. I pass flyers out. So I go to malls. I put stuff in the gas stations, even in the stalls in the bathrooms. When you go to the restroom, you put your flyer there, tape it to the wall. It might not stay on there for long because they be cleaning up the restrooms, but at least you get a few people to see it. So marketing is the number one thing. I would recommend doing all your free marketing first before you start doing paid marketing, so you can get your feet wet. The other thing is, make sure you pay your taxes. You don't want to have a business and not pay your taxes. You want to claim, most of your money or whatever you decide to do, but you want to claim that, because otherwise you can get audited if it don't add up. Or each year, one year you might make a lot of money, next year you might take a loss. If you flip-flop like that, that's not good. And the IRS will look at that. So one thing I can say is make sure you stay on top of paying your taxes and be honest with it. After 17 years or 19 years that I have my business, I always pay my taxes quarterly. And that's another thing. Paying quarterly is a great thing, because if you owe a lot of money at the end of the year and you haven't paid quarterly, you're gonna have a lot of money you gotta spend all at one time. So paying by the quarter is the best thing. So that way you have most of it paid. So you either owe a little more money and not have to spend too much out. You might break even, or you might just get some more money back. You just never know if you overpaid or not. So that's just another thing. Your surroundings and people you involve yourself with. Make sure you pick your circle correctly. When you have a business, you have to set your circle and your standards, because any distractions and hearing stuff from different voices can unmotivate you and throw you all the way off. So you definitely have to really make your circle tight. I don't too much communicate with a lot of people, because I'm big on my business and I lose focus really fast. So I try to keep my circle to a minimum so I can focus on making sure my business is running properly. Business is fun. It's stressful. You will have busy days. You'll have slow days. You have days, where you just don't make no money at all. It's part of the territory. That's why it's best to save everything you have for a rainy day. And with a business, you want at least 20 grand in the savings that you don't touch. Because let's say, for instance, if you have to move your location or whatever the cause is, it's going to run you every bit of close to 20 grand at the minimum to be able to do that. And sometimes, depending on what business you start up, it can take about 20 grand to get it started, because you got to think of the city regulations, the codes, depending on what kind of business you open up. Every business, like mine is a tattoo shop, so I have to deal with the fire marshal, zoning, the health department. So the things I have to put in my business, it costs a lot of money, so that's the number one thing about having money put away. And I didn't start off big. I started off small, started in the basement. It wasn't legit, but I was in the process of getting my paperwork together. Got out the basement, opened my first shop, and that was it from there. And I never looked back. And all I can do is elevate now and just keep going forward. But even right now, with the economy being bad, I'm staying afloat because I'm being consistent. And consistency is a big thing on a business. You have to be consistent. You can't take days off because you will fall short. You could take days off, but you're still working on your days off. So make sure you stay consistent. That's the number one key to business. If you don't network, if you don't put cards or flyers out, or if you don't reach out to people, your business won't do well. It takes a lot with this. So I know y'all can do it, man. Come on, y'all. Y'all got this. Stay focused, stay motivated, and chase your dreams. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'm gonna drop some more tutorial videos and give y'all a good vibe, man. Peace.